This is a stunning morning for me.
And for us as well. Although some have argued that's really not a surprise, at least given the way Flannery was perceived in-house. Talk about your reaction.
A couple of comments. Irony here. Flannery and Larry Culp and Tom Horton are all about the same age. Unusual. And I guess they came on board only 5 months ago, and that had to be, at the request of Flannery, or at least certainly okayed it or wanted it, or maybe even recruited them. So their thought process. They announced that their thought process is more or less what GE is doing right now. And I want to be positive on this because this could be very disastrous. That Larry Culp looks like a very competent individual, and so does Tom Horton. They all have very strong backgrounds, and I see Larry in particular he's almost a serial acquirer and disposal guy at Danaher. Built this company up from very modest background to very significant, with a lot of technology, a lot of science, and so forth. And that's all possible. I also noticed that he's a member of Bain. He's a senior advisor at Bain Capital, among a lot of other very significant situations. And Tom Horton also has a very unusually strong background with AT&T and American Airlines and CFOs. He did a lot. He's actually the guy that managed the acquisition of U.S. Airways with American Airlines. So he's been in big stuff. And Larry has been in, I don't know, 30. They listed Danaher like about 30 acquisitions that he did between 2000 and 2014. So I want to say that from a positive standpoint, those two look, very attractive. Now, here's the concern that I would have. They've announced, they've kind of said, well, we're going to move ahead with the program as written, and that's probably accurate, but we'll find that out. But there's an issue here. They have to be very careful. GE people, the people that are left, a lot of people have left, but the people that are there are some of the very best people in the world in engineering, science, and math. And, this is a jolt to them now. They've had enough issues, and I hope that Larry, because he did so many acquisitions, he must be very tuned to, how do you deal with a culture and keep the really best people. And that's going to be a big issue, because this company, despite its performance, is very large and a huge number of employees and locations, and they're going to need to be feeling that, they're valued, really valued, and that they're not going to be, taken advantage of in any way for quick decisions. The last comment I'll make is they talk about maybe Flannery wasn't moving fast enough, so we're going to have to learn what that means, because I don't know how much faster he could do it, but there's obviously a concern about the speed or perhaps maybe what he was doing. That's all going to have to unfold.
Given the charge at power, Bob, the withdrawal, the guidance, are concerns about the dividend justified?
Well, that's been up in the air for some time. I think it's all built into the stock price. If you want to call it a stock price, it's all built in. That there's a concern about that, and they didn't address it or at this early stage. I think we just have to wait and see.